How's it going, YouTube? Links Forte here. First off, Happy New Year. Hope everything is going well for you thus far. I wanted to say that first this time because last time I waited until like 5 minutes into the video to say it. But today, what I'm bringing you, as you can see in the background, you don't necessarily have to watch this. You can tab off of it. It's only a 6.5 minute video anyway. But what I'm bringing you today is kind of like an announcement video that I am doing a Pokemon Sun solo run. It's weird that rhymes, but anyway, how this all came is that, so the day Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, I had both games, but obviously I played Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon first because I did that playthrough on my channel. And the thing with me is I find it very difficult to go back and play a game immediately after I finish it. Like basically, like whenever there are two versions of the games, they're pretty much the same games, no matter what it is. And it's kind of difficult for me to go back in and play through it after I just beat it 5 minutes ago. So I was kind of trying to think like, man, how do I want to do this? I don't want to just Nuzlocke it. Like I could have just Nuzlocked it, but I wanted to do something more. And then I thought, oh, well, what if I do like a monolock? And I was like, no, I don't want to do a monolock because I really didn't know what type I wanted to do. I didn't want to use water types. I didn't want to use dragon types, and those are like my two favorite types. Like dragon types would have been overpowered. Water types, I mean, I could have done water types and I just really didn't want to. And then, you know, I'm looking up the different type of locks there were, and I saw something called well, first off, I saw a Eevee lock, and I was like, yeah, I could do an Eevee lock because they're all available. I can just breed them and then transfer them over. And I was trying to think like how to make this work. Like, would I just say after, well, my original thought was after each trial is when you can have an Eevee available. But I thought, you know, that would make it a little too easy because obviously, like, I know what the first Kahuna uses, so I would just use a type that's strong against him. So I really didn't want to do it like that. And then I saw something called the Zelda lock. I didn't really want to do just the Zelda lock, so I thought about combining them. Like, and it's so weird because I made the artwork for it and everything. So I combined it to make like a Zelda Eevee lock or a Eevee Zelda lock. I don't remember what I called it, but I had everything ready. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to do this. And then I just, like, at the last minute, I lost interest. Like, I just wasn't interested in doing it that way. And then so I just kind of like sat there for a while, not worrying about it, starting some battles and other things like that. And over time, I was just like, I'll play it whenever I feel like it. Like, I'm just gonna do a random or a regular playthrough eventually. And at one point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do an egg lock. So I was asking some people, like, hey, if I did this, would you be willing to send me some eggs? And I got some people that was like, yeah, I'll send you as many eggs as you want. I was like, I really don't want the same people sending me eggs. Like, I want a bunch of people sending me at least 1 or 2 eggs. I don't want one person sending me 30 eggs because I just felt like it wouldn't be any fun. I don't know. And then I was like, okay, I really didn't care at that point. I was thinking, I'll just do it. I'll just do the egg lock. If it's one person sending me 30 eggs, fine. I mean, that person said that they were willing to do it if they, you know, if need be. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then I got to thinking, when, like, I knew how I was going to do it. Like, I was going to start the episode off, or I was going to start the series off the same way I'm doing this. It's going to be, you know, me recording the first, or up until I can trade or whatever. And then it was going to be sped up, and then it's going to be me talking over it, just like I'm doing now. But the issue I came across was I needed Pokemon to trade. Because Pokebank is not available as of yet, I can't just dump, like, I can't use my Pokemon Moon version to trade all the eggs and then dump them into the game, or put them in a Pokemon Bank and then dump them into the game. I have to wait. Like, I would need 30 Pokemon or how many ever eggs and then trade them, and that would have been time consuming. And then I don't even think you can have that much money without battling everybody. Whatever. It just didn't work because it was too much work to do. And so I just kind of like, okay, well, at least I didn't do anything for the artwork wise anyway. So after more thoughts and thinking, I was like, I don't know, man. Like, maybe I'll just do a solo run. Like, I thought about this in the past, but I was like, I wanted to do like a mascot solo run back then. And that just didn't work because obviously Piplup isn't available to me yet. And so I just kind of like shelved it. I was like, I'll get to the game when I get to it. And then I was breeding. Was I breeding or was someone shining hunting? I don't remember how it came to me, and I just kind of decided I'm going to do a solo run. And then I just had to think of a good Pokemon to do it with. Like, people were saying, oh, are you going to use Kommo-o? Because like that's my favorite dragon of Gen 6 or Gen 7. Wow, that's my favorite dragon of Gen 7. And I was like even when that dragon first came out, I was in love with it. But I was like, no, that would be too easy. I want something that's gonna provide a challenge. And then people were saying all these Pokemon, and I'm like, I don't know yet. It was like I knew, like, from the second I thought of it, I pretty much knew what Pokemon I was gonna use. Like, I wanted it to be a challenge, like I said. And you're about to see what that Pokemon is. Just to say that this series is gonna go up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If everything goes according to plan, the first episode should be up tomorrow. Guys, enjoy your New Year's. Be safe. Be responsible. And see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.